The parking lot is full? What's going on? Stay tuned. We'll share that in just a moment. Hi, everyone. My name is Mike Rennick. I'm the team lead, the senior broker of Team Rennick. We're part of that great Mangrove Realty Associates family. My guest this morning is Mr. Steve Reed. Steve, welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
Steve is the owner and publisher of both the Longboat Key News and Sarasota City News. The airport parking lot is behind us. It looks pretty busy, Steve. What's going on?
Well, Mike, so many things down here are numbers games in a way. The real estate market's booming, you know.
I heard that.
I see realtors, so you know that. We have vacation rentals are way up this year over last year, but the airport is sort of like the basis of it all. It's the measurement
traffic in and out
of people coming in and out, both visitors, residents, or people who live and have homes elsewhere, so on and so forth. So to give you a feel for how busy the airport is, they had 300,000 visitors, a record. Never have had 300,000 visitors last month at this airport.
So it's growing, right?
Not only growing, that same time during COVID last year, they had 50,000.
Yeah. So it's a six-fold increase.
Yeah, and more than double over the year before, which was a good year, 2019. So there was no COVID.
So what's bringing him here? Is it the excitement, the changes we've been talking about? I mean, Sarasota is hot from a visitor perspective. We've talked about that. People are flying in and out. Airlines are coming
I would like to think they're coming to pick up Longboat Key News newspaper.
That's okay. You continue to think that.
The reality is, Mike, there's a couple reasons. There's a weariness, obviously, over the months and months of COVID up north. All you have to do is read about New York City, the restrictions Canada placed on it. So people are itching to come to Florida. You could golf, walk the beach, you can live in your residence and have a nice lifestyle. That's one reason. Secondarily, there's just this relief valve. People wanted to vacation and resume living. And this is a place to come.
The Florida's West Coast is perfect. I know back and forth before I actually moved here, I used to fly from Michigan down here with AirTran. AirTran got absorbed by Southwest. Southwest pulled out of here, but now they're back.
That's the big story.
So a lot of stuff is happening.
They're expecting 14 or more flights out of Southwest by the end of the year. They're really doing, Delta's expanded. There's been a lot of expansion of existing services, but Southwest is a huge boom.
See, that's another advantage. When we travel in and out of here, we can look at using SRQ, Sarasota Airport. We can look at Tampa.
And, people, even if people live in a multi-million-dollar residence, I know this day and night, they're still going to go on kayak and find a deal. Yeah. Sarasota's not as more expensive a lot of the times. I fit them in the most convenient airport for us. It's growing, but it's still pretty laid back too.
So just another example of the growth here on Florida's West Coast.
Yeah. And good news for the economy when we need it down here.
Absolutely. So let's stay tuned to this thing. Let's watch the developments as it continues to grow. And we'll come back and share more.
And let's make sure those Southwest flights materialize. Yes. That's important.
Sometime we don't have time today, but I'd like to tell you about my first helicopter flight that occurred out of this airport with no doors on the side of the bird. And that's a true story, but that's a story for another time.
At least one guy made it back alive. Right, You're here, so I don't know.
And the pilot did too, let me assure you.
Okay, good.
But thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back next time with another edition of Out and Around with Mike. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Steve, thank you.
Good to see you.
Take care.